Okay, welcome to the Not.a.prepper channel. I am not a prepper. In addition to being not a prepper, I'm also not a gold or silver stacker. While I do have a little bit of silver and a couple of these items, I also spared no expense here with my display. I'm just using my jacket and threw these items on here so we can actually see them. All right, so the question is, are Goldbacks worth it? Right up front, I'm going to say no. I like them, but I'm not going to buy more of these jokers. As you can see here, I paid $4 for this. This is one Utah Goldback. Other states have them. Well, I've seen them for Wyoming, and there's a couple other places. But this thing said this is for $1. I paid $4 for this one. Right off the bat, I can say they're very nice. You can see the reflection of the light off of them. You hear the sound. But when you start looking at it, it's 1/1000th of a troy ounce, 24 karat gold. It says for circulation in Utah. Not every place in Utah will accept these. I've not tried to spend them anywhere. I actually own two of them. I think at $4 a piece, I spent $8 on these. Like I say, appearance-wise, very, very nice. Good artwork. It even comes through on the back. I don't know entirely what these jokers are made out of. Some kind of a foil, but I don't know if that's from the gold itself. I don't know the process of it, but it has at least one, if I can get it to focus, 1/1000th of a troy ounce of gold. Legend has it that there's actually a little more gold in there than 1/1000th. Can't prove it, but there's at least 1/1000th of an ounce of gold in here, to my understanding. So like I said, I got this one for $4. I own two of them. But let's go over some pros real quick. If you're holding these for an SHTF scenario, the overall question is what can this do that this can't do? This is an actual silver dollar. I don't know if I can get it to focus. $1, United States of America. Now, of course, this costs probably, what I said, when I looked at the price of silver earlier today, it's around $23, and it was dropping per ounce. You're going to be paying a lot more than $23. Maybe, I don't know, depending, 5, 6, 7, maybe $8 over the spot price of silver. But what can this do that this can't? What can this do that this can't? Now, this is just a regular 1 troy ounce, 0.999. Was that 4 nines fine silver? This is just a silver round. Again, these look very nice as well. But this will cost usually around $3, maybe $4 over spot price. They're paying $27 for one of these, probably $29 to $30 for those. Or then we can even say, what can this do that this can't already do? This is it's junk silver. Call it junk silver, but I actually like it. Let's see if we can see the date on it. 1937. It's about I believe the number is about 70% silver. I forget what the other compositions are. To buy this, where I've been buying these from, it's about $5 for 1/4. So it's a quarter, 25 cents US, recognizable all over the United States of America. What can this do that this can't already do? $4 for one, or around $5 for 25 cents. So I feel that these, maybe not so much for investment, but for recognizable silver dollar, silver quarter. Now, obviously, these cost more than what this does. This comparable $5, like I said, versus $4. But I feel these are more recognizable. I feel that you could use them in more places. I mean, heck, you could put this in a drink machine and not even realize it. This obviously you can't. You can only use it, maybe to trade to someone else. But you can't put this in anything. I don't even know if Walmart will accept these. I've heard that there's some places in Utah that will accept the Utah Goldbacks, but like I said, I personally am not going to put more money into these. Now, some pro things, some pros for the Goldbacks. Obviously, appearance, it is gold. You if you want to get into in an economy where you're actually using gold, great idea. Definitely a step in the right direction. Now, I don't know for sure, but I've heard that no one has started to counterfeit these yet. I don't know if the process is that complex and that nobody really wants to invest in counterfeiting them. So no counterfeits for those. To my understandings, there are counterfeits for these other items. I've heard that there's even counterfeits for these the pre-1964, 1965 quarters. I'm not sure, but I've heard that there are counterfeits out there for these items. All right, another pro for this. Well, you know what? I got to be honest. I'm running out of pros. I mean, it's appearance, collector's item, but that's really about it. Obviously, it's a step in the right direction of using gold as opposed to the fiat currency that's out there. But like I said, it's just it's appearance. That's the main sell. Say $4. You're not really waiting. I mean, people waste $4 going anywhere. I mean, heck, buying a Starbucks or something is probably more than $4. But again, so some of the cons would be, and I got some notes here. So we've already said that this is, see if I can focus on it again, 1/1000th of a troy ounce of gold. So when I looked a little bit ago, for today, the price of gold was about $2,041 and change. I think it was dropping, but I'm not sure. I think it was at $2,050 something dollars. So even if we round it up to 2050, this is 1/1000th. Move the decimal point over 3 spots. At the high end, it's only got $2.05 worth of gold in it. This probably has $4.50 worth of silver in it. Again, $5, $4, recognizable everywhere, usable everywhere, only good in Utah. Unless, like I say, again, if you're talking about an SHTF scenario, maybe someone would take this over this. I wouldn't. I would rather have these over a stack of these any day. But again, that's just me. You do you. So again, it's $2.05 worth of gold versus about $4.50 worth of silver. Another issue would be, I got to get my train of thought back on here, is if you wanted to make your money back on a Goldback. I paid $4 for this, and it's just got a hair over $2 worth of gold. For me to get my money back in gold off of this, the price of gold would have to effectively double. I mean, just a hair, like 98% increase. If the price of gold hits $4,000 an ounce, we got a heck of a lot more to worry about in the U.S. and the world than whether or not this is actually worth anything. But again, silver dollar, 1 ounce of silver, probably about $23 worth of silver in it. Silver round, 1 ounce of silver has about $23 worth of silver in it. Silver quarter got about $4.50 worth of silver in it. So I would rather get this than this, but hey, that's me. You do you. If you could, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.